are live.
We're live after a break. It's the Destiny Hour with Paul. Live from Johannesburg, South Africa. We've been away for a while due to power cuts and a rock and roll attitude, to tell you the truth. That I don't give a damn kind of thing that was going on. Anyway, trying to get back into this, taking your questions on anything in this life, big, small, or silly. The idea is to help people, and that's what we do. If you need to share this, that'd be nice. If you needed to donate, that'd also be nice. But the idea is to make life a little bit easier for people with questions and troubles and woes. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay. Hello.
Hello.
Is that how you say hello?
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
We will see.
Oh, we will see. So we're not quite sure what the response will be today because of the vacation we had, but we will see. Nothing's changed really. Still drink Pepsi. It's a Pepsi time. It's a Pepsi time. I suppose you're waiting for me to open the shop.
Yeah, but this is your show after all.
It is. You know, I can do what I want, eh?
You can do what you want.
I can do this.
I can't.
You can't?
Yeah, because
No.
you got the move.
Well, somebody had to teach Michael Jackson. Anywho, if there's any questions, the shop's open. Be kind, be polite.
Alright, we're going to start off with Facebook. Krista May asks, hello, good to see you. Hope all is well. Can you please advise why my energy has been so low? Thank you.
Hi, Krista May. It's quite crazy at the moment, energies. We're changing into the Scorpio moon. And you know those scorpions, we're changing season. And you know, here in South Africa, it's struggling to get going the summer. Today we had all sorts of, we had about 4 seasons in one today. That doesn't happen. So the strange things going on. During this time of transition of stars and planets and seasons, it's very important to be grounded. It's a good time to eat comfort foods, loads of chicken. But I've got a feeling it's been a heck of a year for you, Krista May. And it's important that you feel grounded and try and eliminate something from your diet, whether it's too much coffee or the colas. Try and limit that and try and stock up on water. Krista May, you must understand that there's changes going on. And rather than focusing on the lack of energy, focus on refilling. So yogurts, fruits, veggies, chicken soup, because this will soon change, the next couple of weeks actually. So stock up on the good things.
Alright, let's move over to Instagram. Nurse4770 asks, hello, I hope you're both doing well. Will I get a job soon, one that fits our family? I'm having some health issues that hopefully are nothing major. Thank you.
A job that fits the family. Oh. I think you will have some success in getting a job. One that fits the family. tells me a lot about the family. But, I think you've got to appreciate the fact of getting a job and value the job. And then you can start to please the family as you continue to work. To please everybody, please yourself, please the family, please the boss, it's quite difficult. So do not think about the family. If you're going to be nursing, I think there's a lot of pride in that job, in that profession. I can see you being successful possibly over the next 5 weeks. But success for you, you've got to be proud and happy. The family, a bit interfering for my liking. See what I mean? And so that's a bad attention seeker, that aspect. I think half your health issues are due to stress. And I think the stress is brought on by the family, by the way. So bear that in mind, please. Focus on the job, not family.
Okay, next question is from Magic Touch Priyanka, who asks, "Hello Paul, thank you very much for your guidance. Wanted to ask if my mortgage will be approved without any hindrance, and when will I move to my new house?"
Magic. Magique. I can tell you there's probably a week to go before there's some news on the mortgage. Can tell you that this is going to be approved possibly in the next 4 weeks. So I can tell you that probably the end of November, beginning of December. So you're not that far away. You're probably about 7 weeks away, all in all. Magic. It should be approved, but they are going to contact you for some or other thing, the bank, or whoever's given you the loan. But it'll be sorted out, don't worry.
Next question is from Elite Tax Preparation. They ask, "I really want a baby. Do you see this happening for me, and if so, when?"
Elite tax confusion about the first thing in the first place.
I believe it's a business account. Elite Tax Preparation.
Okay. I want a baby. You can have baby in 3 months. Are you in love? Hope so. Hope you got a supporting partner. But the next 6 weeks, keep practicing as much as you can. I can see it could be this year. You've got an announcement. So keep on. Looking good.
Okay, while we wait for more Instagram questions, going to quickly move on to YouTube. Tracy Davis asks, "Hello Paul, I hope you're doing well. What do you see, or rather who do you see around me?"
I see a bit of fighting going on, to tell you the truth, Tracy. Discontentment, I think that's the word. Are you arguing? Are you fighting? And I think there's unfinished business with perhaps somebody that's passed. So whether you are upset with them, or the chapter wasn't closed, I still see that echoing around you. So I can see you not at peace and disturbed. Try an act of forgiveness. I think that would stand you in good. Be forgiving, okay, and not stress so much. But I've got unfinished business, and I've got as a result, this agitation is making you not your best. So an act of forgiveness is required.
Next question's from Trisha, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, can I please have a message from my guides? I love you both so much and thank you."
Trisha, hi Trisha, thank you for your love. Much appreciated. Okay, I like you, Trish, and I like you for the way you're doing things, because you've got this enormous amount of gratitude and appreciation for the great beyond and Mother Earth. So I like your style and the way you do things. But if the message for you, I want you to take more control and have more authority over what you want to do. And rather than what the powers that be want you to do. I hope that makes sense. Because you're still going to do whatever you want to do with grace and charm. And you're still going to be supported by your ancestors or your guides. So whatever you want to do, you need to do and take control and have authority over it. And you will be supported. Okay, as long as your intention is good.
Next question is from Coco, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I haven't been doing well mentally lately and things at home have been rough and tense. Will that hopefully change for me soon?"
Hi Coco. The answer is yes, it will change. Storms don't last forever. Okay? And what you want to do in these times is not add to the stress. And that can be gossiping as well. So if people are gossiping about other people, that can add to your stress levels. So you want to turn your back on any kind of gossip or stress and try and be more calm and listening rather than have an opinion. You can't change people. So just know that. And all the talking in the world is not going to change people. But you can listen and be there for them. But it will clear up. It's going to be about, it's from when you've gone through it about 2 weeks ago. You've got probably another 4 weeks of this, but it will pass. Okay.
Last two on YouTube. MK asks, "Hello, I'd love to know how will my married life be like, please, and thank you so much."
Married life. Firstly, you've got to choose the right partner. So important. And it's got to be on a foundation of love. Not time or because you feel you're getting older. So there's got to be a mutual respect. So choosing the partner, vitally important. But I think if you've got a foundation of love, then the respect factor, which is very important, comes into play. look, you're going to need practice. It takes a good while to get the marriage right. But understand this, that if you give your best and your partner gives his best or her best, that's all that's required. I think it's going to go well. As long as you're in it together, there's no boss. It's very important. It's equal. Should be well. MK. Good luck.
Last one on YouTube, then moving on to Instagram. Thanks for your patience. Daria asks, good evening, Paul. I am single and I'm wondering if you see me meeting anyone in the near future.
Dario. Hi. Oh, that jumped out. It's a positive card that jumped out, Dario. You're single. It's okay. The answer is yes, I do see you seeing somebody, meeting somebody. But not just for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? There's got to be a sort of a friendship foundation. And if you bear that in mind, that you're looking for a friend, that can develop. So I'm going to say this to you. You probably are about a few months away. It could still be this year, but you've got to get out and be friendly. I've got to stress on your face, so you're kind of frowning a lot, and that's not your best look, because you're agitated. Get out and be friendly. You're charming enough, and if you adopt that attitude, then you're going to partner up very, very quickly. Okay.
Moving on to Instagram, Galante asks, hi Paul, last month you said the company I worked for is not closing down in December. Is this still the case? Will they still be around for next year?
You worried? Well, it's okay to worry, be concerned. No, not closing down. No, I don't believe it's closing down. I think perhaps some people may leave, so that negativity might be in the atmosphere, adding to the atmosphere. I still think you're safe, Galante. Okay.
Next one is from Leah Hallison. Sorry if I mispronounced your surname. Hi Paul, my asthma has been getting worse. I've been on steroids and they're not working for me. Can you tell me what is triggering my asthma so that I can fix it?
Okay, my baby. Okay, you got to be careful on your diet. When I say that, it's a milky thing. That I've got a dairy aspect. So watch that. Chocolate, cheese. But I'm also, does a cat sleep on your bed or a dog? If that's the case, that needs to be evicted from the bed. I think that's adding, I think there's a cat issue. But certainly to manage this better, you need to watch your dairy. Okay, so watch the milk and the cheese and the yogurts.
Next question is from Jeandre, who says, hi Paul, met a girl a couple of weeks ago and I was wondering if there is a future for us.
Jeandre, hi. Yeah. Jeandre, there's a chance of a future. But you're coming on too strong. You're coming on a little bit heavy and a little bit demanding. You need to be cool. It's like you're in first gear, revving. And that is a bit scary. So, Jandre, I'm asking you to be cool, be fun. That aspect of you needs to be shown. Okay? But at this rate, you might scare that person off because you're a little bit too intense. Okay? This is supposed to be fun. Think in those terms, please. Then there's a good chance.
Next question's from Thug GF, who says, "Hello Paul, how are you doing? I trust that you are well and keeping safe. I just want to know if this will work out with me and Tina Shay? Not too sure how to pronounce that name."
Tina Shay. Must I say it in my French accent?
You could if you
Tina
want to.
Shay. That's not French, really. Tina Shay.
I have no idea. T.
It's just T.
No, I'll just call him T.
And this is Thug.
Thug GF.
Will it work out? Is that the question? That name, Tina Shay, it's a she, right? Has got issues, unresolved from the past relationship. So I don't know if she's still in contact with the person or is an issue, and that's going to block the progress. So I would say that needs to be dealt with for any chance of a future together, Thug. Okay. So, you've got baggage.
Okay,
Undeclared baggage.
we're going to move on to Facebook.
It's Pepsi time.
Thank you, Stephanie V, for your donation. We really appreciate it.
Stephanie V, thank you, sweetheart.
The question is, "Hi Paul and Shay, missed you both. I hope all is well. I've been seeing shadow figures, but the images are clear in my mind, mostly animal. Is this something negative or is it a new gift emerging? Thank you for your time and energy."
That's a nice question. Obviously, you have an affection for the animals. Depending on what type of animal, if you saw a snake, for instance, which I doubt you have, excuse me, you have seen, then I'd be concerned. You know, if you saw the reptiles, then I'd be concerned that it's dark forces. But you know, there are aspects of people that are portrayed as animals, you know. So if somebody's being bitchy, for example, then you might see a cat. So that there might be, you know, those images. I don't see it as being a negative. I see it as being a positive. And I think that the animals are talking to you, whether it's the animals themselves or that you need to help or adopt. But that seems to be where you're most at peace, is with the animals. So if you are thinking of adopting, that may be an avenue. You know, we as humans, we all have animal sides, you know, which is why most of the star signs or horoscopes are animals, because we do display animal tendencies, and people do that. So just be aware of that. If somebody's being bitchy, you might see a cat, or you know what I'm saying. But Stephanie, I hope I've helped.
Next question is from Carol, who asks, "Hi Paul, how are you? Is there anything interesting that is life-changing coming up for me anytime soon?"
Life-changing. Looks like you want a shot of adrenaline, right? Be nice if they sold that in bars, hey? Adrenaline.
They do.
But the real tapped from humans. What are you talking about? This, do they?
I think so. They probably do. It's probably in some body shop.
Okay. Carol. Life-changing. Okay. All right. Here we go. Life-changing. If you want change, you be the change. Now that might sound sanctimonious almost. But unless you ignite your passion and desire, things aren't going to change. Have you ever gone to a party and you sit around the party, and in this country, when they have barbecues, they sit there and they'll all moan about the government, they'll moan about the politics, and they'll moan about the economy, and every barbecue's the same. You always get these people. That happens time and time and time again. I've stopped going to them. But you go to that party with a different attitude. It's a different party. And that's very much the same as your life. You've got to be the life and soul of the party. And you've got to be the life and soul of your life. So ignite your passion. Be your bubbly self. And I can tell you, you are going to make those changes. Great question, Carol.
Next question is from Tapasleen. Hello and greetings from Canada, Paul.
Canada.
Wanted to ask, will I be getting a new job opportunity anytime this year?
Tapasleen. Do your Canadian accent, Shay?
No.
Do your Canadian accent, hey? Hey?
I'll be a hoser.
Opportunity. I still think, yeah, it could happen. I still think you need to do a couple of resumes. I don't think we've secured the right position as yet. At the very latest, January. Depending on the effort and what you respond to right now. But I can tell you, it'll be your last Christmas at this particular job. So take some comfort in that. But by January, you should be gone, the very latest.
Next question is from Shane, who says, "Hi Paul, good evening. Do you see me getting married anytime soon? Blessings."
Shane, hi, Shane. I had 8 come up before I chose the cards. If you're in a relationship, Shane, I'd say you're about 18 months away. If you're in a relationship, I'm not sure you are, there's a good chance that you could be married next year, August. That's the 8 I'm getting. Okay? If you're not, we're 18 months away. Yeah?
Next question is from Rithika. Hi, will I be in a relationship soon? Thank you.
Everyone wants to get married and be in a relationship. Within the first quarter of next year. So keep your eyes and ears open. First quarter of next year. So I'd say by April, you should be in a relationship. It's Pepsi time, it's the Pepsi time. Funny question.
Just quickly moving on to Twitch. XX Sylvie asks, hi Paul and Shay, I've been told that my late grandmother wants me to go back to something in my childhood that involved working with my hands. But I want to know, what was she thinking? Does she want me to do something specific I did in my childhood or anything in general that I did? Also, this particular childhood thing is supposed to help me with my nerves in stressful situations.
Okay, that's... There's music involved. So I don't know if you remember sort of playing music. But there is that aspect straight away. Should you there was a sense of peace, that's for sure. Did she teach you to knit or sew? I think that message for you is about you finding that happy place. So if you think of grandma and either baking or knitting or playing piano or whatever it was, that's your happy place. Okay, so that's what my belief, the message is. You know, I was doing some handiwork, and I've got no patience for handiwork. I throw the hammer and try and stab with the screwdriver. And I was talking to my daughter. I said, my dad, when he did handiwork and think chores around the house, he always used to whistle. And that calmed him down. Me, I swear and scream and throw stuff and kick stuff and break stuff. I just haven't got the patience. But my dad used to whistle to calm himself down. And I think that's what Grandma's telling you. That all the stress and strains you've been going through, she's trying to communicate a happy place. So try and recall what it was, whether it was knitting, sewing, baking, and try and remember my dad whistling to calm himself down.
Next question is from Sparrow. Hi Paul and Jay. A few days ago a hawk sat perched outside my window for a few minutes, then flew away. Was it bringing a message? Blessings.
What's the name?
Sparrow.
Sparrow, a hawk. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Sparrow, great question. Okay, great question. My personal favorite bird is an owl. Okay, and occasionally we get them sitting on the street light, and they make an incredible sound. I believe that the bird is giving you a message, and it's a message of love and support. I'll tell you that. You are going to face, it's a warning, so that there may be somebody going to try and take advantage of you. Okay, I've got it as being a male and perhaps an older person. Okay, so you to be on your guard if you feel threatened or taken advantage of. You will get through this. That's what I will tell you. But it should be this year. So be on guard, okay, for people bullying you almost.
Okay, moving back over to Facebook. Okay. Noel asks, hello Paul, do you see me getting a job in civil engineering or another field, and when?
Nor. Hi Nor. Civils. Engineering, okay. I've got a job in civils for you, and I've got it. It's an outside. Yes, that's the quick answer. As to when, this next 2 months, there's an opportunity coming for you within the next 2 months. So if it's contract work, because I'm getting movement, so if you have to go be on contract, which chances are you will, and you're prepared to do that, my feeling is that you will be doing contract work and you'll be outside. I've got that, and I'm sorry I keep doing that, but there's definite movement for you, Nor. Keep the faith.
Okay, next question is from, oh my goodness, sorry, I got a bit lost there. Emma asks, hi Paul, hope you're doing well. Love life reading, please, if drawn.
Love life. Emma. Okay. Don't be in a hurry, Emma. Okay, I know what's going on. But if you're in a hurry, okay, you may be tempted to take the first guy that comes along. And that's not always right. And you may attract the bully or the know-all type. I'm the boss kind of thing. And I think you're better than that. So you're to be a little bit careful in your haste to attract. But I'm going to tell you this now. Hang in there, because the next 2 months, in fact, it's 10 weeks, this is going to change. So get out and about, and don't take anybody just for the sake of it, please. I know we're all lonely, most of us. So we settle for second best. I think you're in danger if you do that route. But next 10 weeks, I think there's 2 opportunities, by the way.
Next question's from Valerie. Hi Paul and daughter, how are you? Is there any life-changing event coming up for me soon?
Life-changing event. I don't think you can carry on at this pace. I think I think you're bored, to be honest with you. The answer is yes, but it's not right now. But you have to stretch and get out and about a little bit more. Stretch your comfort zone. So if every weekend you do the same thing, try and get out a little bit more. Stretch yourself a little bit further. That's what's calling. It's calling on you to participate more. Again, you have to make the changes in this current world or circumstance you're in. The likelihood of major change is not likely. So you're going to have to, if you're fed up with your job or you're fed up with this, you are going to be required to do something about it. I can see possibly by February some kind of movement from the norm. Take a risk.
Next question is from Galaletang, who asks, hello, I'm working on a temporary basis. Will my employer absorb me permanently?
Okay. Galante. No.
Different name entirely. Galaletang. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. You are going to be employed. I would say there's going to be news after November. So the answer is yes. Keep up the good work. They haven't forgotten about you. Keep up the good work. Don't give them reason to point a finger. Okay.
Next question is from Joan, who asks, hi Paul, I've been going through some very trying times regarding my health, work and family matters. That's it. Could you offer her something,
Joan? Work, family, and health. Okay, Joan. It's all on your plate. Poor thing. All right. This may sound like I'm preaching, and maybe you need to hear this, but you've got to kill those situations with love, and that's work and family. We all got opinions and attitude and temper. So when pushed by family, that's what we exert. That aspect of us. You've got to try a different approach. Okay? And that's one of love and understanding. And it doesn't matter what the family's going through. You've got to be caring and kind. You've got to be different. Because you're stressed. You're just no good with stress, Joan. You rise to the occasion. And the same at work with the pressure and stress at work. Your stress levels and pressure rises, and it's doing you no good. So you've got to start thinking calm, kind, caring, and start taking life a little bit calmer. As a result, your health will improve. I'm going to tell you now, a lot of your stress is to do with what you drink. Okay, so if you're mad about coffee, or you want to watch that, because it's enhancing the stress levels. Okay, so you have got to avoid stress, and you've got to let your love shine. That comes from the heart, not the head. You've got to start loving and caring more. And if people are ranting and raving, you don't have to rise to that level. It's not necessary. You've got to calm down. It's a process, but you can kill both family and work situation with a different look through the eyes of love.
You've got 15 minutes left and we need to hurry to get through all these ones, so quick fire round. So
are you shouting at me?
No, I know the way that you work, so I'm just going to say quick fire round. Gala7 asks, hi Paul, a boy I grew up with in the same neighborhood with me just confessed his feelings to me, and I don't know how to feel. Should I give things a shot? Is he serious about his feelings?
Should you give him a shot? It's nice to go down memory lane. Okay, it's lovely. But you're not the same person. You should give him a shot for memory lane's sake. But keep your clothes on. Because you've become a little bit of a fantasy for him.
Next question's from Sarah McNamara. Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both doing well. Will I see Jonathan this week? Things aren't going the best right now, please.
Okay. Will you see him this week? Yeah. You should do, and I've got going for a drink. If that makes any sense. So, pub on Friday. That's the feeling I've got. I've got drink involved. Invite him for a pint.
Okay.
Is that quick?
Please, viewers have no judgment for this question. Aliyah asks, hi Paul, will Q leave his wife for me?
Aliyah, yeah, it's a fair question. I mean, it doesn't mean to say anything. She just wants to know. She's the poor mistress who've got no rights. Will he leave his wife? Yes, he will. But I think it's next year. So I think you're a good few months away.
Next question is from Linda, who asks, will the book I'm working on be big?
Be big. That's nice. Nice ambition. It's nice. Nice. It's good. Not as big as your second book. What? Second book. This one is the icebreaker. That's where you cut your teeth. Second one has got more meat. So it's going to be nice. It's going to get you noticed. It's your second book. So you have just going to be graduating to an author, which is lovely. That's what this experience has taught you. You're an author. But this isn't the big one.
Next question is from Abel, who says, blessing Paul, would like to know what is wrong with my left ankle on my foot because it's a bit swollen and I have no clue if I hit it accidentally or if something bit me.
Hi, Abel. It's not a bite. It's not a bite. I can feel the ankle, actually. I think you bumped it, Abel. And it might be a little bit... you might have grazed it and opened the skin. So it might have been a little bit infected. And because, a little infection in you is a lot more serious than a little infection, same injury in an able-bodied functioning. So you've got to be extra careful. So I do see this clearing up, but it's definitely you banged it. Okay, 1 week it clears up.
Next question from Duduzile. Good evening, Paul and Shay. I'd like to thank you for your advice. My former employer re-employed me and I'm starting on the 1st of November. Thank you to the one above. Am I going to succeed there?
You know what, Dudu? You're a lady. It's the best compliment I can pay anybody. You're a lady. Some guys as well, I'll pay that compliment too. Dudu, don't be in two minds. Sometimes the second opportunity you have is a blessing. I do believe the good Lord is giving you an opportunity to better yourself at this job the second time round. I don't think you're going to be there forever. But for now, it's a chance to improve. So if they want to send you on courses or they want to do this, go for those courses. Because I don't think the job has taught you everything that you need to know. Also an increase, also more responsibility, so that when you do leave, you can say, I'm on this salary and I've got this qualification. So the job still needs to teach you. But I like your style, saying thanks to the Almighty. Well done, Dudu.
Okay, on to YouTube. Avni asks, hi Paul, how are you? I want to know about the future of my relationship with P. Can you see us together in the future or separation?
Okay. Hi, Avni. Looking good as a future. Needs a bit of work, Avni. I want to say getting to know each other a lot better. So give it a bit of time, but it has the legs to go into something even more serious. Both eyes and ears open. It should be good.
Next question is from Kira. Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both doing well. Will I get a job that I am hoping for after graduating?
Kira. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Three. Well, yes, you'll get something absolutely. I don't know what it is about you. I don't know if you bat your eyelids and your eyelashes, but there's something really charming about you. I can see you possibly being out for 4 months and then getting something which you want. So I don't know what you're doing, but you seem to be doing it right. Yeah, you're gonna do very well, because I can see money around you, sweetie. So as long as you're happy, the job's good to you, I know you'll be good for the job. So keep that standard and those dreams alive.
Next question's from Night Star, who asks, "Hi, may I please ask about what's coming next in my love life and when, please? Thank you so much."
Night Star. Okay, you're a little bit away, a ways away from anything substantial. I'm going to tell you this, that next year is significant, but it requires a little bit of you not being so negative or disappointed. That there's a aspect about you which you kind of be a little bit down at times. I understand, we all do, but address that issue. Try and be more cheerful. That's what I'm looking at. But I'll tell you this, that the next serious relationship you're in, which should be next year, is going to be a life changer.
Okay. Next question's from Jace, who asks, "Hi there, I hope you're both doing amazing. Will I ever get settled down and married? Will I ever settle down and get married? Sorry."
Will you ever, Jess? Well, you should. I don't know why 4 has come up. Is it 2024? It is 2024. And I think you need to move in order for this to happen. Are you thinking of moving? Even if you start to communicate with people overseas, got a distance thing going involved. I think you will be married, and I think you're going to marry in 2024. That just popped in, didn't come from the cards. But I will say this, that next year, very, very significant year for you. So you've got time to do a few sit-ups and grow your hair or whatever you do. You know what I mean? Make yourself look and feel better. So it's not that far away, by the way.
Next question's from Weasel. "Hi Paul and Shane, may I have a health reading please? Love your channel."
Hi, Weasel. It's stomach. Something. It's stomach. So something's irritating your tummy, stomach. Trying to figure out what it is now. I think you drink too much That's what I think. So if it's Coke or Pepsi or something like that. I've got that going on. I'm going to... What did you do? Sorry about that, Weasel. I'm going to say this. You need more yogurt. Okay, because I've got a stomach acidy thing going on. All right, so you might even want to take some cheeses, but yogurt for you, and stop the soda. I think that's causing stomach issues with you.
Okay, last two, and then we have to call it. Nav asks, hello Mr. Paul and Shay, I hope you're both doing well. Will I keep doing well and making a few extra cash as a freelance transcriptionist? I just started working online from home. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Nav, that's good. A good transcriber, always in demand. Because nobody likes typing, do they? I'm going to say this. You need to make your mark. And when I say this, you need to be doing this for 5 months before word gets around that, Nav is in town and Nav is doing this. So from now until January, continue what you're doing. From next year, it does get so much better. And as lockdown restrictions ease, so the court systems are going to flow easier. So you're in a good field.
Okay, last question. Cat Channel asks, hi there, hope everyone is well, Mr. Paul and Shay. I want to know what is the current energy surrounding Omar. Thanks a lot.
Omar. Current energy. Okay. I don't know if he's feeling his best, by the way, Kat. He's not. He's not feeling his best. Now, I don't know what's causing that upset in his life, but I've got a feeling it might be, an old relationship, old scars that still need healing, or there's the matters of the heart. But that's what's going on. Give him a little space, okay? And you be your cool, loving self, but don't be so, I don't want to say heavy. Don't be so, don't bother him with this concern, okay? Let it work itself out. And your love and your care can mend this difficulty he's going on. When people go through these trials, which he's going through, and heartache, it's nice to know they can depend on somebody that's reliable. And I want you to bear that in mind. You need to be reliable and dependable. Don't be too pushy, okay? He'll come to you. Let him get through this, but it's a matter of the heart, that something about love or something along those lines. But bear with, okay? Bear with him.
Okay, and that's it.
Boom, finished.
Finished.
That was a quick hour.
Yes.
Yikes. Thank you, folks. Great to be back. Quickest hour of my life. Thank you, Shay. I did want to say that any donation goes towards Give Us Wings, which is an old age pensioner situation, which we help. So we don't make money out of this. If you did want to donate, please do. If you did want a reading, because I do this full time, it's quite reasonable, so we can do it through the WhatsApp. But I charge for that, so bring your checkbook. But it's reasonable. The other thing I did want to say is there's strange energies going on. I was speaking to a friend of mine in the States who said to me her cats were hissing and growling, and she thought that was curious. And then I spoke to Jerry, and her cat was doing the same. She said Daddy was spooked. And we're in South Africa, my friend is in America. Things are going on, and when things like this are going on, the planets are clashing and doing all sorts of funny things. It's the change of season, so we kind of feel a little bit vulnerable and shaky. So what I wanted to say is, changes are happening in the world. So if you're impatient or upset with your circumstance, sometimes you need to just put your wings around you and comfort yourself. So it's okay to have ice cream. It's okay to have chicken soup. But in this time of change, you need to comfort yourselves, because change can be scary. So,